Probably you saw this place. You see that atrocity really in civilian places. This is no military any facilities, no military object, just civilian. The same you can see in Bucha, in Irpin, in Dmitrievka, and today you can see in Kramatorsk. They're using the .u on a railway station with the people that died or wounded, and they continue to do it. They are going to do it in the Donbass, they continue to do it in the south of Ukraine. And it's very important to understand for your government, your people, that we need more weaponry, we need more modern weaponry, not old-fashioned Soviet weaponry. I mean NATO standard. And your country, your government, have it. You can do it. It's very easy. We need MLRS, it's a multi-launch rocket systems. We need tanks, armed vehicles, and we need artillery with a caliber 155, not 152 like in the former Soviet epoch. And your country have it. And I ask you to discuss it in your society that we can take it and we will finish the job. It's very important message to your country, to your people.
Can you tell us why were Ukraine's armed services so successful in stopping and pushing back the Russian invading forces here? We're in the vicinity near Bucha. And what you need specifically, how quickly to succeed the same way in Donbass?
I can repeat, we need more long-range weapon, because we can deter them, but we need to kick them out. For that, we need MLRS, to using them more than 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers. We need anti-ship missiles to stop them in Odessa, in the Black Sea. We need tanks, a lot of. We need armed vehicles, and we need artillery, also like 155 caliber, because it's more efficient, and we will do it. And we have people, we have brave people. All Ukrainians are very brave, you know it, but you can help us, or they will come to your country. It's not threatening, I'm not trying to threaten you, but it's absolutely in their minds. You can see their social pull about the Poland, about the Baltic countries. So we can stop them. As many years ago, Churchill said, give us tools, we will finish the job.
And are you getting this weaponry as fast as you need it? Or the U.S., the Pentagon announced overnight that they're going to be providing lots of more Javelins and Stingers and longer range missiles. Is it a question of timing? How
Stingers, Javelin, it's very good equipment for deterring them. But we can use it like anti-tank, anti-aircraft in a short distance. Short distance. We need to use something for long distance, long range. That's the difference. That's why I say you about the changing the philosophy. It's strategical question. We need to start using the modern weaponry, not old-fashioned Soviet epoch. That's the difference.
And you need weapons to go on the offensive, right?
Yes.
Here, this was a defensive position here.
Yeah.
You need to go on the offensive.
Absolutely.
That's why you need tanks and you need longer range
Yes.
missiles, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
The Norwegian government has already given anti-tank weapons, the M72. Have you used
Yes,
that?
it's true. I really thank you for Norwegian government, but it's anti-tanks. It's for deterrent, for offensive. We need more. And you know that they're threatening us in Black Sea, in Longside, the seashore near Odessa, and we need anti-ship missiles.
But have you used the Norwegian M72s?
Sorry?
Do you know? Have you used them, the Norwegian anti-tank
Uh,
M72s?
Ukraine is a country which in space. So we know how to use any kind of equipment. We know how to use NLAV, Stinger, Javelin. We will know how to use the anti-ship missiles. Now, it's not rocket science. So we can use Abrams, we can use Leopard tanks, absolutely. Because our guys, 8 years involved in trainees courses with the NATO countries. So we know how to do it. And you see.
But you know if the anti-tank weapons that the Norwegian government sent, have they been used yet?
Yes, we used it. Yes, but I ask you to, we need to go faster to get more, not only anti-tanks equipment, not only. And I know that your country has MLRS, have artillery also, we can use it.
But if the Norwegian government gives these weapons to Ukraine, aren't you worried that the war will escalate and that more countries will
What
be involved?
level of escalation you will want? What level? How many people should be died here? How many Ukrainian blood should be on this floor? How many for next level of escalation? It's a real. Russia started Third World War. It started. Don't thinking that it will be maybe. No, they started it against the civilized world. Atrocity, you can see it. It will be in your cities also if you will not stop them right now. Not only sanctions, weaponry also. It's a difference.
And how critical is the timing here? You need the weapons.
Timing is critical. Timing is critical every day. Every day, our people paying by our blood. It's very critical.
How serious is the situation in Donbass? Are Ukrainian forces on the verge of being surrounded? That seems to be
Yes,
the
it's a
strategy.
plan of Kremlin to circle our joint force operation platoons in Donbass, and they will continue bombing and shelling Mariupol, and you know it.
And if you get the long-range missiles and the long-range weaponry, that will help you how? You'll be able to push them back in Donbass? More
Yes,
successfully?
yes, we will kick them out from our country.
Could you give us an update on the situation in Mariupol? Is it still held by Ukrainian forces?
You know it, yeah. They're still fighting and fighting and fighting and keep their very big, more than 10,000 Russian army's soldiers are near the Mariupol. That they stopped them. It helped to live in Mykolaiv, Kherson, Odessa, and in the south of Ukraine.
The U.S. announced that they're going to be providing Ukraine with Switchblade,
Yes.
lethal kamikaze drones, and the United Kingdom announced Harpoons. Have they arrived yet, and what can you tell us about this?
I will not discuss with you any details about the specific, but it's not good to discuss it publicly.
But those will be very helpful?
We'll see.
Yesterday, Foreign Minister Kuleba said that the battle for Donbass will be like the Second World War. Can you describe what this means?
It means that we have our joint force operation team there, and they want to clear them from the land. But we're fighting, so that it means that it will be very bloody activity.
And foreign intelligence has said that the attack in Donbass, the Russian offensive, could start in 4 days, 5 days. But with the attack in Kramatorsk today,
A little bit loudly, because
with the attack in Kramatorsk today, do you believe that the offensive in Donbass has already started?
yeah, they continue their program. They will ruin all civilian facilities. They will kill civilian people, like they did it in Kramatorsk right now. Okay,
One last question. What has been the size of Ukrainian military losses to date? We hear a lot about civilians, but what about military losses?
I cannot say you at this moment. Sorry. Okay, so finish. I have to rush.
If I can ask one more question about the peace talks, do you have any faith that they will be going forward in the near term?
You mean negotiation?
Negotiations with Russia.
As I know, it's on a pause on this moment. They're thinking.
And why do you think the Russians are not ready for a peace agreement now?
Because they want to have some kind of victory. They're waiting for the May. They want to organize or arrange some kind of 9th of May parade, as usually. That's why they need a small kind of victory. It could be Donbass, it could be Mariupol. Doesn't matter for them. It's symbolic for Kremlin. That's why they will try to continue.
And if you get the weaponry that you're asking, will Ukraine win this war?
Sure.
And does victory mean...
It will be Ukrainian victory.
Does that mean returning to the positions held on February 24th, or could a peace agreement or a victory mean returning Donbass and Crimea?
It's the details which we'll be discussing on the table with our partners, I mean UK, United States of America, and Turkish side also, and we will see in the table, not alone, with our partners.
And you've been partaking in the peace negotiations. Do you believe that Russia will agree to peace agreements?
Me personally, I don't believe Russians. I know them very well. I talked with them 2 years in Minsk process and Normandy process. I was a member of delegation from the Ukrainian side. So on this moment, I don't believe them. That's why we have to continue our job and finish. That's why asking your people to help us also.
And what will happen in Donbass if you don't get the long distance weapons?
You see this atrocity? You will see it in Donbass also. You will see in Mariupol, you will see in Kramatorsk, in Kharkiv, Chernihiv, Sumy. You will see in everywhere. If you will postpone it or procrastinate it, unfortunately, we can see it in other European countries. It's true, it's not my forecasting.
And will the Ukrainian military be able to defend Donbass without long-distance weapons?
If you will help us, we are ready to do it.
Thanks for